You see, Hiroto, the fortune teller told me to, so let's break up.
Huh? Hey, if you'd like, would you want to watch the fireworks with me?
You see, Hiroto, the fortune teller told me to, so let's break up.
Huh? In the middle of a lively summer festival, she suddenly dropped a breakup line that sounded like a joke. I couldn't process it, but the fact that my girlfriend, Moeko Aima, was wearing her regular clothes proved she was dead serious. What are you talking about? A fortune teller? I'm Hiroto Tojo, just a regular 25-year-old office worker at a food company. I met her. She's the same age as me, through a friend. She works at a clothing store. By now, I was seriously in love with her, even thinking about moving in together.
Actually, I went to a fortune teller this morning, and apparently you and I are a terrible match, Hiroto. She said, your relationship will grow cold as you force yourselves to get along. You should distance yourselves before you shed great tears. So...
Wait, Moeko, I don't get it. Breaking up because a fortune teller said so? There's no way I can just accept that out of the blue.
But what if we ignore the prediction and something terrible really happens? It's not just me. Something bad could happen to you too.
We don't know if the fortune will come true or not. There's a chance it won't.
I know a bunch of people whose fortunes have actually come true, so I can't just ignore it. So that's that. It's been fun. Thank you for everything.
Hey, Moeko! I'd heard that fortune-telling was popular among Moeko and her friends. But who could have imagined that the girlfriend I'd been with for 2 years without any major issues would suddenly break up with me because of a fortune-teller? Without getting a reason I could accept, just like that, Moeko and I were over. I can't believe this is happening. I never thought I'd get dumped at the summer festival, where we were supposed to have a great time. Walking around in a jinbei with no one by my side just feels awkward. I even feel like people are giving me weird looks. I'm just gonna go home. Being dumped at the worst possible time, a summer festival, and for the ridiculous reason of a fortune telling, it's enough to make 2 years of feelings go cold. As I sighed, trying to forget about my time with her, and headed for the exit, that's when it happened. Ugh, whoa! Lost in my gloomy thoughts, I didn't notice her coming up from behind and felt a strong impact on my back. I stumbled forward, and we both ended up in a heap on the ground.
Ouch! Sorry, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you? My head was spinning, still a bit confused by the suddenness of it all. I looked up, and then... this person is crying. I'm so sorry. Did you get hurt when we bumped into each other?
No, it's not that. See? I'm perfectly fine. I definitely didn't get hurt from the fall.
Then why are you, crying?
That's because...
She hesitated, her eyes clearly showing her distress. Looking back, maybe this was what you'd call a sixth sense. If you don't mind, I'm here to listen. Before I knew it, those words had just slipped out of my mouth.
Actually, my boyfriend just broke up with me.
We moved to a bench a little away from the noise, and I listened to her story.
It literally just happened. We had promised to come to the summer festival together today. We met up here, but I guess he wasn't charmed by my yukata. He told me I looked childish.
That's so rude of him. And sorry if this is weird, but I don't think you look childish at all. At that, Her eyes widened in surprise, and her expression softened just a little.
Thank you. You're very kind. I'm sorry to trouble a complete stranger like this.
She gave a self-deprecating smile. Still, I wondered if there was any way I could cheer her up. After thinking it over, an idea popped into my head, and I asked, "Hey, if you'd like, would you want to watch the fireworks with me?"
Huh?
The truth is, my girlfriend just broke up with me too.
Really?
And it was because of a fortune teller.
What? A fortune teller? That's awful. This is no time to be laughing.
So, I'm in the same boat as you. What a crazy coincidence.
Oh.
Honestly, I was just about to head home. But it feels like a waste to come all this way and just leave, so if you'd watch them with me, I'd be really happy. Feeling like I was hitting on her, I reached out my hand.
Then, if it's okay, I'd love to join you.
And so we moved to the fireworks viewing spot, just as the huge flowers bloomed in the sky. Who breaks up with someone over a fortune teller?
If you were going to dump me, don't promise to go to the festival.
Figuring no one could hear us over the fireworks, we both screamed out our frustrations. Letting out all our pent-up anger felt so ridiculously good that we just burst out laughing. Having completely vented our frustrations while watching the fireworks, we hit it off. We exchanged contact info and decided to keep in touch. Her name was Maika Fujisaki. She was a recent college grad who had just started working as an office clerk at an IT company this year. We started spending our days off together, going to popular cafes and seeing movies, and gradually grew closer. 3 months passed like that. Sushi? Brought to a conveyor belt sushi restaurant, I stared blankly up at the sign.
I really want the Kobito-san merchandise that comes with this restaurant's special collaboration menu. Would you mind eating with me?
Kobito-san, you mean the character on this banner?
Yes. I'm sorry for my weird hobby. I'll pay for it.
Aha! So that's what this is about. It's not weird at all, and it's better to have a guy with you for something like this, right? And I'll pay for my own food.
Thank you so much.
Smiling at this unexpected new side of her, we entered the restaurant, and so began an unforeseen fierce battle.
I never knew an eating challenge could be this painful and agonizing.
I think I'm at my limit. Kobito-san is coming at me with sushi.
Huh? Where? Kobito-san hasn't come to visit me. Eat a lot!
Stop! While tormented by nightmarish hallucinations like something out of a high fever, we somehow managed to secure the merchandise we were after. I thought I was gonna puke.
I can't believe you understand the appeal of Kobito-san, Hiroto. My friends weren't really interested, so the only one who got it was...
She trailed off sadly. Seeing her expression, I understood what she had been about to say. If you don't mind, could you tell me about your ex-boyfriend? She seemed hesitant, but after a moment, Maika began to open up.
His name is Tatsuki Ukiya, and he's a year older than me. We were in the same concert band club in college, and we both played the trumpet. He patiently taught me how to play since I was a beginner. I enjoyed the time we spent together, and we started dating. Back then, Tatsuki was so kind, and I always looked forward to going to club activities. But then, he graduated and got a job, and about 6 months later, he started acting strange. Unlike me, Tatsuki had professional responsibilities at work, and I understood that things couldn't be the same as they were in college. So, I thought he was just tired and that if he had some time to settle down, he'd go back to how he used to be. And then this year, I graduated too. And I thought if we could share the hardships of being working adults, the distance between us would disappear, but...
I thought you might mature a bit after getting a job, but you're still as childish as ever, Micah. I thought seeing you in a yukata might make me fall for you again, but that didn't happen either. I can't be with you anymore. Let's break up.
So, on the day of the summer festival... I'm sorry. I've been rambling on about something so boring.
No, thank you for telling me. I'm glad I got to know more about you, Micah.
You're a really good listener, Hiroto. I always feel at ease when I talk to you. We're both working adults now. Our lives and circumstances have completely changed since college. There are hellos and there are goodbyes. I've decided to accept that nothing lasts forever.
After that, we cheered up and browsed through some variety stores. By dusk, Micah's smile had completely returned. But...
Hiroto, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
As I was walking her home, she said that, and I stopped. What's wrong? Wanting to reassure the frightened, anxious-looking Micah, I smiled. With a relieved look on her face, she began to confide in me. A week later, I was out in town doing some shopping when... Moeko?
Why is Hiroto here?
Of all people, I ran into Moeko. I never expected to see her here, but I quickly noticed the fortune-telling parlor in the next building. Still going to fortune tellers, I see.
Judging by your face, you seem to be doing well. It's a good thing I broke up with you, so you could avoid any misfortune.
Her tone and attitude, as if I should be thanking her, just left me dumbfounded. You really haven't changed at all. Fortune-telling this, fortune-telling that. You should try looking at the world with your own eyes for a change. You'll see things much more clearly than through a crystal ball. Are you going to let a fortune teller make all your life decisions from now on? Just doing whatever the reading says? That's just blind faith. I'm not trying to deny fortune telling itself, but I just can't understand believing in it to the point where you ignore your own feelings.
Why can't you just understand?
I don't want to understand. Try putting yourself in my shoes. Having all our time together dismissed by something with no guarantee of being true?
If we hadn't broken up then, something terrible might have happened.
I'm not going to argue about what ifs. It would be one thing if we had problems or insecurities back then. But we didn't, and I don't want our entire future to be decided by a fortune. We'll probably never see eye to eye. Just when it seemed like our argument would go on forever, with neither of us backing down.
Hiroto?
I turned around to see Micah coming out of the fortune-telling parlor. Micah, hello. You too? Fortune-telling? Witnessing our exchange, one person smirked.
Is that your new girlfriend? Too bad for you, Hiroto. Looks like she's into fortune-telling too. Let me guess. You just had your compatibility with Hiroto Red, didn't you? Why do I have to tell you anything? You don't have to act so tough. It's not a bad thing to rely on fortune-telling when you're anxious about the future.
Stop dragging her into this. This is between you and me.
Yes, you're right. So why don't you just admit it? The reason you avoided misfortune and even found a new girlfriend is all thanks to me. If you apologize for your rude attitude earlier, I might just forgive you.
It seemed Moeko was desperate for me to validate her actions, no matter what. Just then, Micah, who had been listening to our exchange, stepped forward.
Do you, by any chance, regret breaking up with Hiroto? What are you talking about all of a sudden? Of course not. I just did what the fortune teller told me to do. I don't have any regrets. From the start, you haven't been attacking Hiroto. You've been trying to get his approval. It's because you want to convince yourself that your actions made him happy, isn't it? You still have feelings for him, and you still can't accept that you broke up with him. That's why you keep coming here, to grasp onto the result that following the fortune made him happy. Am I wrong?
That's right. This isn't how it was supposed to be. I never wanted to break up, but I had no choice. The fortune teller...
Right. It wasn't that Moeko's feelings for me had faded. Instead, she believed only in the fortune's result, feared a terrible breakup, and chose to end things, wishing for our mutual happiness. I was sad that you didn't talk to me about it, and that you seemed to trust a fortune teller more than me, the person who'd been with you all that time. But either way, I think a relationship with you, who trusts fortunes over me, would have fallen apart eventually.
Then what about her? Are you okay with a woman who likes fortune telling, just like me?
Of course, I have no intention of criticizing her for liking it. Besides, I already know that she likes fortune telling. That's right. It was the other day, the day she tugged on my sleeve, saying she had something to talk about. Micah confessed to me that she actually likes fortune telling.
I heard you had a bad experience because of a fortune telling, so I had a hard time bringing it up. But I didn't want to keep secrets from you.
Thank you for telling me, Micah. You've been so considerate this whole time. Knowing that we had already had that conversation, and wouldn't have any issues now, Moeko stood there, utterly stunned. A week later, we were walking side by side along a seaside road she apparently visits often, speaking a little less than usual. Micah seemed to be lost in thought today. Could it be about the fortune telling from the other day? After what happened with Moeko, it would be a lie to say I wasn't worried at all. Whether she knew I was stewing in my thoughts or not, Micah suddenly stopped and looked straight at me.
Hiroto,
Micah?
Tatsuki? Why are you...
Don't be so formal with me. Call me Tatsuki like you used to. A man with a creepy smile approached, cutting Micah off before she could say anything. Micah, is this person?
He's the ex-boyfriend I told you about.
Come on, Micah. Reconsider.
The police told you not to come near me again. Yet you're here.
It's not like I was looking for you. But since you were here, Micah, I've been wanting to talk to you for so long. He had probably been scouring places she might show up just to see her. His persistence seemed more than a little obsessive. Yes, Micah had already talked to me about this. It was the same day she told me about liking fortune telling.
Actually, for the past 2 weeks, my ex has been calling and asking me to get back together with him. I had no intention of doing so, so after listening a few times, I blocked his number. But then, he showed up at my apartment. Of course, I refused since I'm not getting back with him. But he wouldn't leave, so I ended up calling the police.
That happened? If there's anything I can do, I'll do it. You can talk to me anytime.
Thank you, Hiroto.
I heard you hadn't heard from him since then.
Right. I thought he had given up, but I never expected to run into him here.
I'm telling you, it's a coincidence. Anyway, I'm glad I saw you today. His words still sounded like he'd been planning to run into Micah all along. It was so transparent.
Please, stop. That's all in the past now.
You're the one who dumped her, right? She seemed pretty torn up on the day of the summer festival.
I heard, Tatsuki. After you got a job, you took women's polite compliments seriously and got the wrong idea that you were popular.
Hey, Micah, how did you know that? Don't say any more.
You dumped me because you mistakenly thought you were so charming, but then you got shot down by every woman you asked out. That's why you're suddenly asking me to get back together now, isn't it? Please, don't disappoint me any further.
Wait, I'm truly sorry. You looked really cute in your yukata, Micah. I wasn't myself back then.
Even if you say that, it's too late now. Besides, I've already found someone wonderful who wouldn't say my yukata looks childish.
Nah, No way.
Hiroto, about what I was trying to say earlier. When we met at the fortune-telling parlor, I was having our compatibility read.
What? So it's him, Micah?
The result of the reading, well, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't exactly great either. In a case like this, I think some people would choose to give up on the relationship and look for someone else. But I don't want to give up on you. So I was planning to talk to you about it today, Hiroto. Hiroto, would you be worried if a fortune teller told you we weren't a particularly good match?
Using a fortune-telling result as one piece of information to make a big decision isn't a bad thing, but my answer was already decided. I think fortune-telling isn't something you surrender all your choices to, but something to give you a little push. Changing your true feelings just because of what a fortune teller said? That's getting things backward, isn't it? Maybe the fortune is right, and the road ahead for us won't be smooth sailing. But if we know that in advance because of the fortune, I think we can overcome anything that happens, together. Instead of avoiding a predicted hardship, facing it head on, isn't that one way to use a fortune-telling result? If the result of the fortune really worries you, I won't force you. But even if a fortune teller says we're not a good match, I love you. I don't want to deny that feeling. So, if you feel the same way about me, will you go out with me?
Hiroto, with you, I'm sure we can get through anything.
Through this conversation, Micah must have finally found an interpretation of the fortune's result that she could accept. Hey, you! Micah is... And that's how it is. I can't let her be with a man who can't even see through polite compliments and gets easily distracted by other women. If you truly cared for her, you wouldn't so casually ask to get back together. I'm not sure which one of us is the child here. Let's go, Micah.
Yes, Hiroto.
He probably entered the working world, admired a certain type of glamorous person, and wanted to be like them so badly that his values became distorted. But that's no reason to hurt Micah. Far from becoming the adult he admired, he ended up losing the person he loved. Realizing this, Tatsuki could only stare blankly at her retreating backs. After that, Moeko, perhaps out of desperation, became even more engrossed in fortune-telling, unable to make even the smallest decision without consulting it. Overwhelmed by the sense of loss from losing me, and an unidentifiable anxiety, she'd even resort to divination to decide her breakfast for the next day. And then...
And the fortune teller said I should change jobs, so I quit. But nothing's going right.
I heard that Moeko, who quit her job on the fortune teller's orders, keeps changing jobs, unable to hold down a new one for long. Is it really right to entrust everything to fortune telling? I think you should make your own life choices without looking away. In any case, maybe it just goes to show that there's a limit to everything. Meanwhile, Micah and I reported to the police again that Tatsuki had approached her. Because he ignored the warning, he was found guilty of violating the Minor Offenses Act and was detained for a week. No, why won't you understand, Micah? Word of his detention got out at his workplace, and unable to bear the contemptuous stares, Tatsuki resigned. Perhaps taught a lesson by our claim for damages, he never came near Micah again. As for us, 1 year after we officially became a couple, we were back at the summer festival. Any lingering feelings from what happened here were long gone, and this place had become the special spot where we first met.
Next time, I'll definitely get that Kobito-san prize.
That's a good shot. You'll get it next time. A love that strangely began right after we were both dumped. That day, we had a miraculous encounter, and it feels both strange and wonderful that we're now walking together as a couple. Micah, they have paper fortunes over here.
You're right. Let's try our luck. What will you do if you get a good one?
If I get a good result, it might just give me a bit of courage. Fortune telling isn't about seeing the future. It's about giving you a little push when you're hesitant. You shouldn't let it make all your decisions, but sometimes it can give you the courage to take that important first step.
A long time no see. Haven't seen you since middle school, right? That idiot got in here? What mistakes were made there? You can do this too? You're amazing. Too smart.
I respect you. I was struggling this whole time. It's nothing, but thank you. If it's about this stuff, ask me anytime.
40% again? I've never seen a score like that. Honestly, I want you to teach me how to study and get a score like that.
I'm Takumi Maibashi. As you can see, I'm not that good at school. Actually, I'm not that good at all. At the time, I was in middle school, but I'd been getting bad marks in every subject since elementary school. I'd always struggled.
Should I introduce you to a tutor? I think it'd be a fool's errand in your case, though.
This is Rin Koma, my classmate. Unlike me, she had great grades, and the teachers recognized that. Someone like me couldn't argue with anything she said. That's why I was the target of her insults. I know I have to do something about this. No matter how much I studied, it didn't stick. Why was there such a difference between her and me? I was struggling like that in school, but in the meantime, I had had a fateful encounter that would change my life. I'm Maibashi. I was at a game company before this. Nice to meet you all. I got through high school and turned 21. I started working at an IT company called Unagi Tech with about 30 employees. This department has about 15 people. I wasn't the type to talk a lot, so I probably don't need to say any more. I finished my short self-introduction. However... He's scary. So that's how I made the wrong decision right off the bat. I heard that the employees here are responsible and fair. But what is this place?
No, it's not like you look angry and scary.
Idiot! Don't tell him. Our weak minds can't handle any more strong guys like this.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. We don't think you're scary at all.
It's fine. I get that a lot, so you don't have to apologize. I get told a lot that I look angry, but this is the first time people have gotten this scared. It seems like there are more timid and shy people here. It's fine as long as I can do my work. I was trying to convince myself of that when I saw someone unexpected.
How shameful. Why would you kiss up like that to a newbie? Plus, the guy is a hopeless failure.
Are you... Koma?
A long time no see. Haven't seen you since middle school, right? That idiot got in here? What mistakes were made there?
It was Rin Koma. I heard she went to a good school, but I didn't think I'd see her here. Koma, Maibashi came to us, so don't talk like that.
Huh? Sir? Can you really say that to me? I'll quit. Is that okay?
Ugh.
So sad. But good boy. If you know what's up, I'll work here for you.
Threatening to quit to make him listen? It was so childish. But our boss couldn't say anything to that. The others seemed to be scared of Koma too, so there must be something here. I'm sorry, Maibashi, showing you something like that. After the morning meeting, the department had called to see me. He took me somewhere Koma wouldn't come and started talking. No, everyone is scared of her. She's been working in our network solutions department since last year. Normally, I have to reprimand behavior like that, but Koma has incredible skills, so... If she gets upset and quits, we won't be able to run proper, so it's embarrassing. I saw her resume when we hired her, but even major companies wanted her. We were excited at first. But it seems like she chose a small company like ours so she can do whatever she wants. It's not anything scary, but well, women are, no matter how you look at it. A woman like Koma that acts like the final boss. He's scared. The CEO and him were trying to think of what to do, but they haven't found an effective solution. On top of that, the CEO came from sales, so they looked mainly at the sales department. So, our department head had to watch over us. Even so, I'm a department head. I'll do what I can, so talk to me if you need anything. I say that, but I embarrassed myself from the first day. It's okay. I feel better thanks to you. I'm looking forward to working with you. Since I got this job already, I can't just quit. It was unsettling not to know what Koma would do, and the other employees were weird, so I wasn't sure if I could get along with them. The department head was weak, but kind. I just had to do what I could. Later, I started working on the work I was given, but I was done in a flash. I headed over to the department head to get more work, but I saw a woman with an enormous pile of work on the way.
I hope no one notices. I hope no one notices.
Someone was mumbling. It was Saki Hagino. She was 20 and a community college graduate. She started working this year. Like everyone else, she was timid. Your work...
Ah! Someone noticed! Please spare my life.
Oh my gosh! Wait, your life?
I'll do anything. I'll take on any work you want me to. Show me mercy, please.
Calm down. I came here to find work to do.
Huh? Work? You're going to forgive me with that? You're a strange fellow.
No, I mean, I wasn't trying to end your life. I'm not such a workaholic that I would trade my life for work. I guess she was terrified of me because I look so scary. I wonder if I look like someone who would swallow her alive. Your desk is overflowing. Why do you have so much work?
No, this person named Koma gave it all to me, and I couldn't refuse.
I think she was afraid Koma would hear. She glanced around as she spoke fearfully. I guess her bullying didn't just end with the higher-ups. She was doing it to her coworkers and the younger ones too. I see. Give me half then. I'll help.
Huh? Oh, but...
It's fine. I took the work that she handed to me fearfully and took it to my desk. Within an hour, I went back to Hagino's desk. I'm done.
What? You're done already? I haven't gotten anything done yet. Maebashi is calm, but super nice and brilliant?
You haven't gotten anything done? You were accepting work, though?
Ugh.
Is there anything else I can help with? Otherwise, I'll go to our boss.
There is. Sakane.
Hagino started talking to the person next to her. I thought she had finally lost her mind and was talking to something that wasn't there, but... Oh, the only ones that remember I exist are Hagino and my time card. Where's that voice? Wait, you were here? This is Kairi Sakane. He was the same age as Hagino, but there was a dark cloud surrounding him. I've been here since morning and I was watching you two talk about work just now. You're basically invisible. You were right there, but I didn't notice. I'm sorry.
Sakane, that thing. Maybe Maebashi can teach you.
Really? I don't know how to write this code at all. Do you know? Let me see. Oh, this. I checked the code he was stuck on, and Sakane fixed it according to my advice. Then... No way! The code that wasn't working at all earlier started working. I'm glad it worked out.
You can do this too? You're amazing. Too smart.
I respect you. I was struggling this whole time. It's nothing, but thank you. If it's about this stuff, ask me anytime. After that, word about me spread quickly that I was much more skilled than Koma. The employees had been scared of me at first and avoided me. They learned that I was smart and kind. Slowly, they started talking to me.
Now he just has to come out for drinks with us after work. I wonder why he goes home so fast.
Who cares? He still looks scary, but I feel bad we avoided him at first.
The workplace had always been catered to Koma, but it was slowly starting to change.
What's with that guy? Why is he getting all cocky when his skills aren't even that impressive?
But Koma knew me when I was a failing student, so she didn't like the shift in atmosphere. Maybe she felt like she was going to lose something she had always had control over.
Hey, I heard you're pretty smart. You must be bored with no work to do. Can you do this?
This is really complex coding work.
Can you even do this? Well, if you really can't get it, I can teach you.
When she insulted me and pushed her work onto me like this, it reminded me of the past. She must have planned this to see me struggle. But I wasn't the type to fall for her taunts. I was about to think of how to go about the code.
Koma, Maebashi is finishing his work quickly to help everyone else. He's not bored.
Hagino spoke with a shaking voice. The others looked at Koma with judging eyes too.
What? You have something to say? I'll quit then. Is that okay with you?
Oh,
It must be hard to be so dumb. Good luck, all of you.
The office revolves around me. Koma seemed happy to have confirmed that and left.
Maebashi, I'm sorry we can't do anything.
She didn't notice me at all. I'm sorry. The employees that were there looked sad and surrounded me to say sorry. No, it's fine. I can finish this quickly. Also, Hagino, you spoke up for me. Thank you, everyone. I know what you were all trying to say. I looked at everyone with their shoulders drooped and smiled a little. Don't worry about the work. I'm fine. This sense that you couldn't fight back against Koma? Everyone else was kind. Koma was an exception. I didn't blame them. The next day, Koma came in right before work started.
Maebashi's going to come crying to me for sure. I won't let him do what he wants at my company. The problem I gave him yesterday. There's no way that idiot can solve it. Wave that white flag.
I would never threaten Koma again. That's what she thought. Koma, I finished the thing yesterday, so I sent it to you.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean, huh? Can you take a look at that? She couldn't believe it. Koma jumped onto her computer and checked.
It's done. And it's more efficient than the one I thought of. Don't mess with me. You're telling me you did this?
It was nothing. I was bored, so I helped other people before I left too.
What? Grr.
Koma was obviously upset. I felt like her mental age was still the same as back then.
There's no way! There's no way a failing student like you could write a code this efficient. You had to have gotten help.
Why don't you ask everyone here then? I mean, it's fine if you think I made them help me. Koma screamed hysterically after I said this.
How can you write code like this? You always had bad grades and you were dumb. You couldn't do anything in elementary and middle school. Someone like that, how can they do something like this?
I was definitely bad at school. No matter what I did, it didn't work out. But I haven't shown you every side of me.
Huh?
I was terrible at school. when I was in middle school, I got super into a video game my brother showed me. I wanted to make something like it, so I started studying programming on my own in middle school. From there, I got super into making games. I absorbed the knowledge like a dry sponge. Now that I think about it, I think I just had very specific interests. So, no matter how much I studied, I failed. But I was shockingly quick with learning programming. So, in terms of that, I have confidence that I have unmatched skills. After high school, I started working for a game company. But sometimes, you can't get by on dreams alone. Oftentimes, game companies can be shady. At first, I found the work worthwhile, but after a year, I got sick and quit. Then, I decided that game creation would be something I do on my days off and started working at Unagi. I would go straight home after work because I was working on my game every day.
Just because you like it doesn't mean someone who sucked that badly at school could get this far.
Even after hearing me out, she didn't believe me. I wasn't that good at talking to people because I had dedicated myself to programming, but I was confident in my skills. That's why I was trying to gain people's trust with my work.
This was a fluke. Don't get cocky. Try this one next. This is super hard.
Okay, if that's what you want, I'll accept anything. I'm sure she'll give up if I just do what she asks. We glared at each other.
Stop it, Koma.
It was Hagino and Sakane. A few other employees were behind them. I was surprised.
Huh? What? Who do you all think you are? Telling me to stop it. I'm surprised you can talk to me like that when you're all at your skill level.
We always thought we should stop your bullying. Even yesterday, Maebashi's been helping us a lot, so I wanted to stop you. But I was scared, so I couldn't do anything. So next time, I decided that I'd stop you no matter what if you bullied him again.
I guess Hagino was sad she didn't stop Koma yesterday. The others looked like they felt the same way.
Can you all come at me like that when you can't do anything without me? I can give this task to you if you want. Obviously, I won't allow you to get any help. Can you do it? You can't, can you?
Hagino clenched her fists, but she wasn't gonna back down today.
You're right. My skills are not up to par with yours. I know that I can't do that on my own right now. But I don't want Maebashi to be the only one getting bullied and getting all the work pushed on him. Maebashi has a lot of skill and helped us out. He's a wonderful person. Maebashi doesn't threaten his coworkers with his skill like you do. He teaches us when we don't know something, and he recognized the people that stayed over time.
The other employees nodded in agreement. It was hard to believe they were all scared of me at first.
So I'll do it. No matter how mean you are to me, I won't run anymore.
Hagino. I knew that Hagino wasn't strong, but this wasn't the timid little Hagino anymore. Up until now, things couldn't get done without you.
So you get it. Then,
But our company has changed since then. You haven't noticed that? You're not the only one with exceptional skills. Everyone hated being pushed around by you. At the end of the day, we depend on Maebashi, so it might be weird for us to say this. But in any case, it's wrong for you to selfishly do whatever you want. We're shy and weak, but we want to change. So, we're done listening to everything you say. She finally noticed the rebellious expressions directed at her.
what's wrong with all of you?
Koma fidgeted. She had felt the end of her dictatorship here, but now the end was right in front of her.
You guys are all talk. You can't do anything by yourselves. In the end, you're just weaklings hiding in the shadow of Maebashi. And now you're...
That's not what I think. You don't know this, but Hagino and Sakane and everyone else is trying to learn and grow. Everyone is trying to change and fought back against you. If I can help, I don't care if they stand behind me. I used to be scared of you too, Anyone would be scared if someone smarter than them spoke down to them. It seemed like you felt really good about yourself. You saw yourself in a privileged position and felt good about it. Coma.
Sir, great timing. Make him quit. Hagino and Sakane too for arguing with me.
Why do I have to make them quit?
Because I don't like them, of course. If you don't make them quit, I'll quit. Is that okay with you? Hurry up and show them out.
Coma spoke her usual threats, but... Up until now, you were confident your skills were needed. That's partially my responsibility as your boss. You bullied your coworkers and threatened to quit. You did whatever you wanted. Without you, the company would fall, so we listened to you. We let you do whatever just because you had skills. We were wondering what to do about that when my Bashi came. We can't keep depending on one person. My Bashi is more skilled than you, and he is thoughtful of others. With him, the company will change. Every employee will increase their skill. A comfortable workplace without fear. The department head stopped there. He looked straight at Coma and spoke in a strong voice like never before. You get it, don't you? We don't have to depend on just you. We're not scared at all of your threats to quit.
What?
You're wrong if you think we'll try to hold you back.
Ugh, I don't need to work at a place like this. When you start missing deadlines because I'm gone, you'll see.
She realized she couldn't do whatever she wanted anymore. After saying that, Coma put down her resignation letter and left. Oh, I was so scared. She's hysteric. Scary. Sir, are you okay? Get up. I guess the department head tried really hard. They were a little weak, but they would muster up the little courage they had for me. They were kind people. After quitting, Coma started working at a different IT company. Since she was so skilled, she didn't struggle to find work. But she didn't do her research, so she chose a bad company.
Ugh, I have to work until midnight again. It wasn't like this before.
If she switches jobs again, it'll be a stain on her resume. She worked hard with that in mind, but from sunrise to midnight, she was being worked to the bone. Because of that, her looks fell apart. It won't be long until she gets sick, too. As for me, after Coma left, my bosses apologized to me. The company's going to depend on you, but the others, and of course I, will work hard to change. So I'm asking you, can you help us raise everyone's skill level? Sir, raise your head. At first, honestly, I thought it was a weird workplace. But as I worked, I learned that everyone is nice. I'd love to keep working here. After that, I started teaching programming to the others, so the company didn't have to depend on a singular person. Time passed, and I was drinking with Hagino and Sakane.
Good work on the project. Cheers.
Cheers! The company was slowly getting better. Because I was teaching the employees, everyone was getting better. Everyone worked hard, so they wouldn't just depend on me. And...
Takumi, I was able to muster the courage to change thanks to you. I like you. Will you go out with me?
What? She finally said it. My Bashi. Liquid courage. Am I right? No matter how brilliant you are, nothing beats loving something. Even a failing student like me can shine somewhere. I still liked programming and game creation, but interacting with other people sometimes is fun too. I was able to find a place and a loving partner that made me feel that way.